So we have the largest Brazilian local search. That's it used to be a .NET application, a 10 years old .NET application that we had downtime every day, right? So in the beginning of this year, we decided to rebuild the whole application. It's like the Brazilian Yelp for you guys in US. But it's actually more than just a website. It's a whole platform to finding restaurants, movies, anything you want to do in major big cities in Brazil. So besides the website, we also have an API that feeds several other services like iPhone applications or even GPS systems that if you rent a car in Brazil and you get a GPS system and you want to know what restaurants are around you, probably they are going to this application, to this API to get the data. So if you go to JavaOne Brazil, you rent a car, get a GPS, and you can't find a good nightclub, it's probably GlassFish fault now. So, next please. So this is what we do. We had a GlassFish server that basically serves the API that's going to retrieve several millions of objects stored in a MongoDB database. All the queries are done through Elasticsearch over Mongo. And then we serve several front ends. The main one is done in PHP, so it's PHP consuming the APIs to get the data from restaurants, movies, bars, everything. iPhone applications, and there are several CMS that actually put data in, sends the data through GlassFish to be stored on MongoDB. There's the main one is done on Ruby on Rails. So it's kind of a complex architecture, but since we have millions of access, it has to be something that can handle this kind of access. So this is basically the new architecture that replaced the old .NET application. Okay. So what worked for us is just our main concern was if GlassFish would be able to handle all the requests we had. That was our main concern. And you see that our team was composed by the Java guys were doing the middleware part, and the PHP guys were doing the main portal. And the PHP guys are used to have millions of access, and their applications are very light. So they are, of course, they were afraid that the GlassFish or the Java layer wouldn't be able to handle all the requests we would have. So when the application was done, we got our Kanban over there and decided to do a test, a huge load test to see what layer would go down first, right? So you have the elephant representing the PHP, the Java layer in the middle, Duke, and the Linux layer, because we could have problems with the disk or whatever. And then we bought several Amazon machines, put JMeter on it, and started doing thousands and thousands of simultaneous connections to see who would go down. We gave up when we reached 160,000 simultaneous connections. Then we gave up because we were buying too many Amazon machines already, and the test is okay. So let's see who went down first. Next, please. PHP. So GlassFish was not even having a hard time by the time we gave up. So right now, our application is doing very well. People are very happy with GlassFish. Can go next. And so far, we had 0 downtime since the product was launched almost a month ago now. And so this, of course, is a huge improvement considering the old .NET application we had before. It's a lot faster than it used to be. We are already getting lots of new, more access than we had before. So it's doing very well. We managed to do 0 downtime deployment. So this application changed a lot, not really the GlassFish part, but especially the front end. And some days we do like 10 deploys in production the same day. and we have 0 downtime so far, so it's doing pretty well. Next, please. So what could have been improved? First, I'm glad that I'm not the only one to say that, but the admin console is could be a lot better, right? It's very slow. Some things are very hard to find, and this is one part of GlassFish that could be better. Other thing that's a bug that's it's very annoying, and I know that when Aaron was in Brazil, I showed it. He didn't believe me that this exists, but I proved to him that when you have an application that has persistent unit, especially if Spring, and you do several redeploys, after 5 or 6 redeploys, it fails. And the message is not very clear, just say you can't connect to the database or something like that, which is not true. So you have to restart the domain every time you do a redeploy. I don't know if you guys already fixed it, or if Aaron gave you guys the case or not. It's fired? Okay. So this is kind of annoying. So right now we have to restart the domain every time we redeploy the application. Another thing is the logs. I agree that the logs are two variables. Sometimes the log message is not really what the problem is. So we had a hard time with some domains that were corrupted, and I don't know exactly why, but the message was something that didn't make sense. We kind of lost hours trying to solve a problem that was not really the problem. So this is something that could be improved as well. I think that's my last slide. So I'm very happy with GlassFish, and we were able to launch a very good product. It's amazing how many connections we are able to serve with this new architecture. So thanks a lot for your work. Thank you.